What's up, Red? What's up, brother? Happy Halloween. How's it going? Woo! Don't forget to hit the like button when y'all come in. About to work on this Jeep. Hang on, I'll be right back. Let me get this heater off my side and put up. How's the audio? Can y'all hear me good? Who we got? Just Baby Red. Well, we got 3 in here, it says. Woo! I'm just pissed off. Why are you pissed off again? Do you ever live days where you're just happy? I don't think you ever do have days where you're not pissed off about everything or something or whatever. I mean, come on, dude. Just my mom, bro. My goodness. Somehow I broke and busted my test light. I don't know how. I have not worked on the Jeep since yesterday, so y'all haven't missed anything. But to make life easier, she's saying dumb crap about me. Well, then ignore her. Simple as that. If I miss anybody, I am sorry, but I'm busy working. Figured y'all'd like to join me. Right now, I'm gonna undo this exhaust because it'll make my life a whole lot easier. to get to these wires right here that I got to get to. And I just got to find the right socket. JD Katera, are you stealing the cat? No, I actually had to replace them because somebody did steal them out from under here. There's 2 of them on here, and I had to replace them. The damn bandits got it. So now when they ripped it out, what's up, Tommy? Happy Halloween! Woo! What's up? Who's there? So anyways, the wires you see behind me, I've got to rewire this O2 sensor because the other 3 were fine because they cut in front of them. But this one here, they ripped it out, the connector off. So I had to rewire it in and find out which wires are which I found out yesterday. I got tired and quit with it. So anyways, now today I'm going to drop this back down so I can get to the wires correctly and get them all tied in and all that good shit. I know what you're doing. Okay. All right, cool. Just letting you know, brother. I think are you new here, JD? I think you're new. Welcome to the channel if you are. Y'all let me know how my audio is, if it's bad or I need to make adjustments. Please. What's up, Ghost 1000? What's up, brother? Woo! Happy Halloween, brother. How's it going? Bo, what's up? Trick or treat, motherfucker. Mother freak. Nothing, bro. Just traveled to Mumbai. Left my family in my village to work in Mumbai. It's going a bit sad day, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to leave your family behind. Yes, I was just scrolling and stopped in for a while. Thank you, JD. I appreciate it. Give me a good big old subscribe and like, please, sir, if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate it, and so would everyone else here in the channel, the family. We got a good thing here. I do fun live streams, and I got a fast bike. I sold one of my bikes, my other Busa. I still got my one Busa. Go check out my channel and see my videos. I got some pretty badass ripping videos on my Suzuki Hayabusa. I started my channel out as a motorcycle channel, but it was brought to my attention since I'm always working on stuff and trying to fix stuff and doing things. Everybody thought it'd be better if I named my channel LITS Garage, and my nickname is Lit, by the way. But my life would be a whole lot easier to get this exhaust back out my way to get to these 4 wires to put butt connectors on them, and I use the heat shrink waterproof butt connectors. And I just want to do a good job, and I can't. Them wires are so short coming off the original, the vehicle side harness, that I can't get my damn fingers up in there. So I figured it'd be best to just drop it. It wasn't that hard getting it on there on the flange. If I miss comments, is your mom hot red? I blocked my mom. Wow, was she in here? She pissed me off. Your mom comes into the chat? Was she in here trying to see? Damn, Red. What good are you? Bro. If I missed anybody's hellos, hello everyone. It's Lit again up under the Jeep. I haven't worked on it since yesterday with y'all. So y'all are still up to speed on what's going on. But I'm taking this exhaust off right here, this section, so I can get to these wires and do a good job on wiring them up correctly. I don't want to do no half-ass job on it. It's such a bitch trying to get to them wires up there in that little space. It's just, I just need to bite the bullet and drop the exhaust off. I did not need to take that all the way off. Just need to slide it down out my way. How's the audio? Can y'all hear me good? I got my mic on my shirt as usual, but I always do like to ask y'all how it sounds. Now, why is this nut being such a bitch? Hey whiz. Hey. Careful, Lit. You've already got the wires where you know they go, so don't pull them apart. That would be a bitch. If I need to buy me some color-coded tape. There's other ways I could have marked them, but alright, we got to get up there and get them two loose. Oh shit, I gotta take that O2 sensor out so it don't hang by the wires. I don't want it hanging by the wires. I want to be able to take it all the way down and out my way. Remember, we're not in a big hurry with this thing, so I can take my time with it. Because it ain't even legal for the roads yet until next week. Yeah, I'm making noises. Did she? Yep. Miss Lit's in my ear, y'all, and she's up front reading, and she's got Dixie in her lap, and Dixie growled a tiny bit when I dropped that tool. Working under vehicles up here in the salt zone, rust and eyes. Yeah, I had a little bit come down in my face when I pulled the old original exhaust, what they left behind. Yeah, it wasn't fun. Been there, done that many times over the years. And you're right, it sucks like a MF. It sucks. Let's see if we can do this without this falling on my face, busting me in the mouth. I got too much extension on there. Said no woman ever. Tara, what's up, girl? Woo! Good morning and happy Halloween. Ta-da! We got her out, folks. Oh, we got her out. I like to keep it in as long as possible, though. Yeah, I got jokes. Even when it shrinks down and it gets all little, that's the excitement. I still like to leave it in there as long as possible. I'm like, no, I don't want to pull it out. All right. Now we can get to these damn aggravating ass wires. I guess I'll try to show y'all what I'm working with in a PG version. uh, y'all see them wires right here coming down off the vehicle harness? See how short they are? That exhaust here in the way, I couldn't hardly get to them. And I got to put connectors on there and connect them to these wires here that are hanging down here. So I needed more room. This stupid camera. Well, I'll take the treat, please. Hey, Marilyn. How are you, darling? I'm up under the Jeep again. Happy Halloween. Woohoo! Alright, I'm going to have either my heat gun, which I like using the heat gun better than I do a lighter. I got butane torches and whatnot that I can use for my heat shrink connectors. And I had one down here yesterday ready in case I wanted it, but I really rather use the heat gun. It does a much better job. I don't even see that little lighter, but we'll go get the flushing. Tara, love you. How are you? I'm good, Red. How are you today? Did you sleep? Hi, Litts and Miss Litts, Marilyn says. She's over there. Uh-oh. Dog's barking at me. Say hello.
Hi.
Dixie.
What is it? What is it? What is it, girl?
She said, tell Miss Litts, hello, beautiful. Tara did. She said, hello, gorgeous. All right. Heat gun in here you go. Got the heat gun. This thing works so much better than using the lighter. You can use a lighter and them torches. I've done it many times, but it seems to burn them more if you don't get it right. And this don't burn them. It shrinks them right up like it's supposed to. But I got to run my extension cord over here. I'm mad. No, I didn't sleep. Yeah, he mad at his mama. How's the audio? Can y'all hear me good? I know I ask y'all that every day, but it's just something I do to make sure y'all hear me. I know if y'all couldn't, y'all be letting me know. Everybody be screaming, muted or no audio. Can't hear you. She's barking at me. Any noise I make sounds great. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Here, you're perfect. Thank you, Tara. How come, Red? Jack put on a great show last night. The first half was like, meh, them weird songs or them songs that Jack didn't know that guy or they kept requesting, and he'd have to sit there and learn them. But the second half of the show later in the night, man, it got good. I can't wait to see him again. I don't know. I ain't looked at the schedule. I don't know when he goes live again. All right, we got to get under here and work our electrical magic. I think if I turn this way and go under here this way, it'll be a lot better on me, easier for me to wire. He sounded good. Yeah, he did. I was having a great time. Me and Miss Lit made ourselves get into bed early, but we were gonna go to bed earlier. We're gonna try to go to bed earlier because so we can get up earlier and get to work earlier so we can get more hours. We're not allowed overtime, but um anyways, I got projects that I've got to fund, and without money I can't fix things and buy parts and do projects and have extra money. We could live off just one paycheck from here if we wanted to. We wouldn't have no extra money though. He needs to limit them, but they are $20. Yeah, I know. I mean, you can't blame the guy. I mean, $20 for a damn song for him to sing and pluck the guitar. I mean, like he said, that one guy said, "Fuck you, that's too much damn money," and he laughed. He's like, "Yeah, I get you, I get it," but that's how bad he wants to go home to his wife. Can't blame the guy. Needed a mod. Usually Shine is on to troublemakers. Yeah, yeah, I know. They do need a mod for the channel. Somebody other than Shine, just because. But we don't have too much trouble in there anyway. So thank you for all your help last night, all of you. Bo, your suggestion of another account was what worked. Yeah, I have one or two other YouTube accounts myself. I just don't use them. One of them I was going to use it for doing stuff like this to keep it separate from my motorcycle channel, and I think I had put one video on there and that was it. I just kept going back to the other one. That saber-tooth guy was out there. Yeah, yeah. No, we've been lucky to keep the troublemakers out. Yeah, that's right. Cheers, everybody. Y'all drink your water. Stay hydrated. We about to go up under here and get these wires tied in. I'll show you. These are some of my different packs of wire connectors, and I'll show them to you. I always buy heat shrink because I just really like heat shrinks. But got them. Those you don't crimp. Those you twist your wires together, and that silver spot in the middle is actually solder. And when you heat it up enough, it melts around the wire, kind of like welding inside the heat shrink, and it's waterproof. They're really cool. But I'm old school, and I like to be able to crimp the wire. So I also keep these on hand. You crimp these, and then you heat shrink them. And for whatever reason, I guess because I've been working with wires since I was a youngin' and using the crimp style long before they had the heat shrink, it's just, I don't know. I like to crimp it. Right, Tara? Tell him. Be fighting with your mama. Boy, what's wrong with you? But if she's wrong, she's wrong. But if you're living under her roof, or she's helping you and financially or anything else, or just the fact that she's your mama, you need to give her a certain amount of respect. And if you can't handle it, then just leave. You've grown enough, 21, you can leave when you want. Unless she threatens to cut you off if she's paying your way. Then you gotta sit there and deal with it and listen and put up with it. That's why it's so great to grow up real early and be independent and get a good job and get your own place so you ain't gotta answer to nobody. That's what I did. I don't like rules and I don't like nobody telling me what to do. I like to come home and make my own rules, and no, I'm not a controlling bastard. I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying we work for people all day long, every day of our life, being told what to do, and we have to. And when you come home, you don't want to be under somebody else's roof still being told what the fuck to do, or go hide in a bedroom or some shit. What do you say, JD? Yeah, old school crimp style and heat shrink tubing. So many new products. Have you? Yeah, have you not seen that kind before, JD? I get them on Amazon. They're cheap and they work really well. I like it. I like the other ones too. I've used the other ones too, but um, there's something more satisfying about crimping the wires in the butt connector, and like I've always done growing up, and instead of twisting the wires together and heating it and letting the solder that's inside melt around the wires. But it does work. They work really well. I've used them a lot. 3 a.m. your time or 3 a.m. our time? Who, where, what? I did a little, then it went to private. But hell no, I was sleeping. But anyways, I got me a little hydration in me. I don't know what all y'all will be able to see with me under here doing this, but let me make sure my heat gun's hooked up. Oh yeah, can y'all hear? Y'all hear that? It's got a low and a high. This thing gets red hot, but it works really good. All right, I'm gonna go under this way so I can work on these wires. Try to keep y'all where maybe y'all can see what I'm doing. Got my Harbor Freight under the hood light right here. It's on low, so maybe I'll put on high, and that might work better. Plus, I'm gonna have my headlamp on. I'm sorry if I miss any. You don't have to tell. Sorry if I miss any comments. Just you moderators, y'all do the best y'all can answering questions for anybody or whatever. When I can, I'll look right back at you. All right, we got 4 butt connectors. These here, I got the rest of them in my hand. Put them right there. I like simple old. I'm funny about my crimping tools. This is a cheap old one that I've had for years, and I've bought other ones. I've got other ones, more of the nicer ones, and I always go back to these. They're lightweight, and I just really like them. one wire at a time, so I don't lose track of where they go. After this, I did some research last night, y'all, after I went home, and I watched a handful of YouTube videos on the map sensor, because that's the last code that we've got going on this Jeep. So I've got to replace the map sensor, and I watched videos on it. Believe it or not, I didn't really know, I wasn't very well versed on what the map sensor tells the ECU. So I did some research because I wanted to know what actually does a map sensor do. And it's pretty neat. It monitors the barometric pressure of the air and all that's going into the engine. It's another sensor that does that. But like if you're at sea level or if you're up in the mountains, it can detect the pressure of the air, the density of the air, and it will adjust your air fuel mixture as needed based on what it's reading as far as your air density coming into the motor, which I thought was really neat. And so I learned something new. I've heard of map sensors, and I think I've replaced one or two over the years, but never really did no research on them to see what they actually do, what their function is, and what the symptoms are of when they're going bad. And they can cause your car to use not as much gas, and which therefore will cause your car to run lean and or not have as much power to go when you want it to go or whatever. And it'll be weak, and it'll look like you're getting better gas mileage, but you're losing a lot of power. Another thing it can do is just the opposite. It can make you use too much fuel. We got one done right there. It is not, I'm not going to heat shrink them until I'm done. Y'all see you later. Huh? Enjoy your Halloween, y'all. See you later. Okay, Marilyn, sorry if I'm boring you to death. Well, it's lunchtime. Go eat, honey. I understand. No hard feelings or anything like that. Anybody that's got to leave. And I know this ain't for everybody. A lot of y'all probably like to get on here and me just sit there and talk to y'all and hang out, and I get it. But I am LITS Garage, and I do like to fix things. I'm sorry if that's boring to some people. Sorry, not sorry, as they say. What I do, what my channel is based on, this and having a good time, meeting new people, making friends, and riding fast bikes. No worries, LITS. Okay, cool. I know how it is though, and if you're at work, I get it. I'm glad you stopped in and said hey and hung out. Wonderful, and thank you for that. And yes, maybe maybe I'll be live later. I'd like to go live later, and maybe we can all just hang out for fun for Halloween or whatever. Last year I was more into the Halloween thing and wanting to decorate. Put up decorations here in the warehouse and lights and whatnot, Halloween lights. And this year I'm all about wanting to fix stuff, and I ain't even really into the whole Halloween thing because just things change. I want to get this Jeep on the road and get it fixed. When I'm done with this, when we get it legal next week after we get paid, Miss Lit's got to go up there and pay the taxes on it, as I told y'all, and then she's got to go over to DMV and turn this tag in, then get a new tag, and bring it back to me so I can put it on here. And then she's got to call our insurance and add it to our insurance policy, which she's already talked to our insurance agent about it. And she said just to wait till we get it legal and ready to drive it before we add it to the policy. So that's what we're doing. But I would have rather have just gone ahead and added it in case I want to drive it down the road. At least it would have insurance on it. But that's not what happened. But once I get these connectors on here, I'll use the heat gun and heat it up, and I'll heat shrink them. It seems like a good group of people here in chat. Oh yeah, man. We have a good time here. We like last night we were late. We were up really late last night. Live. I was live last night. We were watching Jack Wolf, one of our favorite singers, entertainers, and we all like to hang out live and enjoy his music. And him and his wife are performers or artists. They sing and play guitar down in Key West, Florida. They live down there. And I've been to Key West a couple times, and beautiful place. I love it, but it's very expensive. But they perform down there at some of the different local bars, and we all love them. And I invited, well, some of them that are here in chat. Actually, I met over there in live chat in Willie T's bar on their live stream, but they lost their live stream because they got copyright. So Jack does his own live stream. Him and his wife do on YouTube. So we get on there, and some of them I invited to my channel because I do live streams and I do projects and whatnot, and we have a good time. That they'll tell you. We're all friends, and a lot of us have come from other channels, and then when some of our other favorite YouTubers aren't live, if I go live, then we all hang out here, so we have a place to hang out. And I never thought I would do the live thing, but I started and I got addicted to it, and now I don't do it enough. And it's wonderful. I love it. It's fun. I love it because I get to hang out with y'all, and it takes my mind off of me and my mental issues, my anxiety and my PTSD. It helps me tremendously with that. And yeah, we have a really great thing here. And we got some other good channels that we hang out in when they're live. I did not get into NJ's channel this morning and see if he was fishing. I don't know if he fished or if he was live or not, because I was busy doing stuff. And I had this Jeep on my mind, and I was, mentally building myself up to go live with y'all and do this on the live. See, this is so much easier with that exhaust out my way. It sucks that I had to take it back down, but you know what? It's really not that big a deal, and it made this part of the job a whole lot easier. Now, our O2 sensor is wired back up. What I should have done was put heat shrink tubing around this, but I didn't. But I use plastic wire loom a lot of times, and that's all they're using, that with electrical tape. And that's probably what I'll do. And it'll be just fine. Now we're going to heat these up. And I try to do one at a time. Another reason I like the heat gun around the vehicles is in case there's ever any oil or gas leaking or anything like that. You don't have an open flame like you do with a lighter. Now, if we were out from under here, it wouldn't be such a big deal to use a lighter. But with this, I don't have like an open flame to ignite any chemicals or gas or anything like that, you know. I don't have an open flame under here. I have done it before. I think we are. J.D. Sheriff says, yeah, we are. We're great people. We're a great group. We're family now. We got us a tight knit group here. And yeah, I might be heavy on the mods in here, but you know what? It's all right. I love making people mods and making them happy, and it's really neat. It's a really cool thing in today's world with the YouTube thing to be a mod. And you know, sometimes all the mods aren't here, and it's nice for me when I'm doing things to have mods, at least one mod in there. Sometimes there's multiple, and that's fine. But one day I hope my channel grows big enough to where the handful of mods that I have, my trustees, my people um, that stay with me all the time, they'll they'll be there when I need them for the trolls and shit. Just like right now. See, that's done, y'all. It's all heat strengthened up and they're waterproof. That one looks like it could be heated up a little more. Another thing with doing this is it don't melt the wires on the outside of the heat shrink. Your lighter and open flame tends to like to do that. There we go. Job well done. uh, see if I can bring y'all up here for a close up. It ain't perfect, but it'll work. And they're connected. They're waterproof. It goes way up in there. Can y'all see up in there where they go? Now we've got our O2 sensor. The worst thing about this is since there's no connector up there, I can't twist this in. What's going to happen when I twist this in and just go and twist them wires? But if I twist it backwards, the opposite way a few times, and then twist it, tighten it into there, the wires won't be so wrapped up, and it'll work out. Go tell him and get something to eat. Sure. Tell your boss you need to eat something or you're gonna pass out. Yes. I mean, what the hell? Um, it would be much easier for me to put wire loom on this now before I put that exhaust back on here. Um, yeah, let's do that. Let me see if I got some wire loom out here. Usually I've got a bunch of it because I like to keep a bunch of it on hand because I really like that stuff. And that way, sometimes I'll do heat shrink and wire loom together, but I don't think it's necessary in this sense. They didn't have wire loom around it or heat shrink. They just had a sheathing, whatever you want to call it, a little piece of tubing around it, but it was not heat shrink. And but anyways, let's see if we can find it. I don't know if I took it home or I don't I don't think so. I think I got a box back here full of miscellaneous sizes and stuff. Wire loom. JD, you still here? There's my big old 16-inch lifted truck. I got 26 by 16-inch wheels with 38s wrapped around them. Four-wheel drive, my Dodge Ram. I got the trailer hooked up to it right now. But I got a big badass system in there. I got a blow through the box. I got a 15 cubic feet box, 412s, 2500 watts RMS each. I got about seven, give or take, about 7,000 watts going 2 to 4 subs. I got lights all on it, wheel lights, rock lights, lights all in my interior, lights in the what you call it, the star lights. I did those. I do all my own work. I do a lot of side job. Well, I used to do a lot of side jobs on vehicles, but I don't do as much now. Yeah, see, I got a whole box of wire loom right here. Usually I buy it at Harbor Freight and it's cheap and you get a lot more there than you do other places and it works really good. I'll show y'all. There's my wire loom. Different sizes, different lengths. You can go home and eat. JD, sweet truck. Thank you, brother. I'll show you the lights if you like it. Not everybody's into the lights, but I did everything myself. Took me a weekend to do the lift, and I've got 9 inches of suspension lift. I got 3 inches body lift, and then with them big ass wheels and tires, that gave it another 4 inches. So we got a total of 16 inches from stock height with all of that. I had an Instagram page for it. I used to take it to shows with the bike, but I don't do anything with the page anymore. I just put all these rock lights on here recently. But all this you see, I painted my headliner black. So to all those lights, I did my Instagram page in there, one lit 5.7. And I'll turn all my lights on. I got lights in the dash and my vents. I got lights in here, but I have to put the key in for them. There's my 19. Yeah, I got a mess in here. I've been doing stuff. I'll show you the truck. And then I got fog lights all up front that are RGB, and I keep them on automatic. They're controlled by apps on my phone. Yeah, you got to watch those West Virginia women. I just put light bars on. I got a curved light bar there on my bumper, which you can't see. I put light bars on my hood. I put pods on the corners, and then I put a 50-inch curved bar up front, up top there, which I haven't finished wiring them in. They do work, but I got the wire in the switches. I took my back seats out, and I'm a prepper, and I put a cushion back there so we can sleep in there if we ever need to, or camp, or bug out. I got the 4 subs in there, and there's LED lights that come on in there. The subs are down in there, the 412s. That's my back wall. I cut that hole out and built that box. It's all birch plywood. I did that probably 4 or 5 years ago. I've got inverters in here with electrical switches that I can plug in. This is a new inverter, so I haven't plugged it in or cut the hole yet. That's a 4,000 watt inverter. I got a 2,000 over here. And I built a tiny house also that I can pull behind it. What's up, Busted? What's up, man? Just found your channel. Definitely not going to miss you in the evening with the light show, right? Yeah, I just put all new lights, light bars on here. I never did the light bar thing until here recently. I decided to, but I'm a prepper also and a camper. Not a big camper, but um, just recently I invested in this 4,000 watt inverter so that could run our whole tiny house that I built, which is up. It's up front there. We stay in it here at the warehouse sometimes. And then that's a 2,000. I've also got a Renogy 1,000 watt, which I'm gonna put in the Jeep. I'm working on the Jeep, and but yeah, man, subscribe. You all based out of West Virginia? No, I'm in South Carolina, Columbia. I'm in Irmo, South Carolina, but I live down in Gaston. But we stay here at the shop too, depending on what I got going on. Glad you're here, brother. I hope you subscribe. How big of an amplifier and how do you keep it powered? All right, so when I built my stereo system, it took me several months because I took my time doing it just on the weekends. It took me over 3 months just to build the box that's in the bed for the subs, and I paid $80 to a specialist in Florida to do the design for me, and then he emailed me the designs, and then I built the box myself over about a 3 months time span because I wanted it to be perfect. Anyways, I also had a 400 amp custom alternator built for my truck because these trucks only come with a 160 amp alternator. So I changed it out with a 400 amp, and then I've got 0 gauge wire going through everything, and it's all OFC, oxygen free copper. It's very expensive, but it's all true copper. Let me see if I can show you a little bit of it. You can see that's my fuse bank there. It won't let me. That's the amp for my door speakers, and then I've got the big bad boy back there, and then I've got all my wiring going to it. I got 2 batteries here. I've got a solar controller so I can put my solar panel up and it'll keep my batteries charged. I got a marine 4-inch cooling fan right there that I can turn on from up front to keep my amps nice and cool. So there's 2 big giant AGM batteries there, and then there's one up front. So all 3 of them batteries stay charged by my 400 amp alternator up front. Hell yeah, Terry, literally right up the holler. Kentucky here, grew up in Anmore, Clarksburg, West Virginia area. Oh, nice. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah. Um, that amplifier is the biggest amplifier, my big one down there. It's the biggest that Scar makes. I'm a huge JL audio fan, and I had 4 JL subs in the box. And I've had JL amps in the past, but budget-wise and with today's technology, Scar is awesome, and it sounds really good. But it's a 4,000 watt amp going to the 4 subs, which they can take twice that. But that amp is wired down to about 3/4 of an ohm. So that allows it, and I don't, because I don't have enough amperage. I need another alternator, if not 2 more, and I need more batteries, or I need to go to lithium because my amperage drops real quick. My voltage drops quick once I go full tilt. But I didn't build this for competition. It's for fun when I'm riding around on the street, just to show out, and just because I always wanted to build something crazy and wild. I did one competition with it because everybody wanted to know how loud it was, and I did 151 point something decibels on the dashboard in a show, and I won first place in my class that day at that show. which was a lot of fun. That was a few years ago. I don't even hardly drive the truck. Them tires right there are $800 something each, and that ain't including having them dismounted and mounted. That's another at least $100 here last time I checked for a shop to handle that size wheel. So I don't drive the truck often. We usually drive her Avenger, and now we're going to start driving the Jeep. That was her mama's Jeep that I'm working on, but her mama passed away 2 years ago, and it's been sitting up, and somebody cut the catalytic converters out from under it. So I replaced those, and they ripped one of the connectors off for one of the O2 sensors. So that's what you saw me doing, rewiring that up. 151, impressive. Yes, it is with that much airspace, a quad cab Dodge Ram, and I've got the subs that far back, the port at the back wall. Everybody was highly impressed with my build and that I did it myself in my front yard, and taught myself. And I've been to car audio off and on throughout my life, and that's the biggest, most powerful thing. It will do some hair tricks in the window, and it'll float a bandana or whatever in the window. And I've had it at shows and had a lot of fun with it. I hardly ever even listen to it or turn it on anymore. I've always got other stuff going on, and there for a while I got it back into bikes. I've always been into motorcycles. I've been riding motorcycles my whole life. Started out on dirt bikes. But thank you, JD. I appreciate it, brother. With the 151, impressive. I could put another 4,000 watt amp in there. And with me, like I was saying, with me running 3/4 ohm to 1 ohm, it's around the 3/4 ohm area. The way I've got it wired to them 4 subs, they're all dual voice coil subs. They're each of them's rated at 2,500 watts RMS, 5,000 watts max, and it could take twice the power. They could take twice the power that I'm giving them. But that amp on a good day, on a dyno, it can do around 7,000 plus or minus watts with 14.4 volts going to it, and I can get 14 volts, 14 something volts to it in the very beginning, but as soon as I hit the bass knob full tilt, within seconds it starts dropping down. And I have to be careful because once you get down to 10 volts or less, you can blow the amp up or burn it up. So I've got voltmeters. I've got a couple up front. I've got a tuner on the truck, a really nice tuner on the truck, so I could dial in the size of my wheels. The next thing we're going to do is I'm fixing to, when I get done with the Jeep, and I got a whole new set of suspension struts, 4 struts over there I got to put on the Avenger after I get done with the Jeep and we get it on the road next week. I've got them 4 brand new struts there that's got to go on the Avenger, which is outside. Miss Lit, my girlfriend, there it is, the Avenger. It's got the V6 in it. It's a good little car. It'll haul ass, but her son's gonna drive it once he starts getting his license. And anyways, just giving you a little rundown. Like you said, management power is the key to a system. Yeah, you just gotta pay attention. Like I say, I did one competition because all my friends at that time, back then when I was going to car shows and putting it in the show, and I would trailer my black Busa, which I named Black Beauty. She's on the channel. You'll see my channel used to be called My Lit Black Beauty because it was all based on my black Busa. And I had lights all on it, lowered and stretched, just like the gray one. I've got a 300 fat tire kit on it. If you want to see my badass Busa, it's at home and locked up in the shed. I used to keep it up here so I could ride whenever, but I don't ride much lately because I've been working on other shit all the time. If I ain't working on my shit, I'm working on somebody else's shit, or I'm working on my boss man's personal nice vehicles, adding lights to them, or doing this or doing that. Last summer, I had to rebuild the whole front end of his son's $100-something thousand Jeep Rubicon because he ran off the road when he fell asleep, 18 years old, and ran into a damn tree. And there's always something, man. And I just got my land paid off. We did, me and Miss Lit. We're not married. She's my girlfriend, but I call her Miss Lit. Everybody refers to her as Miss Lit, the girlfriend. She's up there. We work together, but every day around 2 o'clock, she leaves here to go to our store. We have a storefront, a vaping zone, a vaping store. This is vaping too, but we're not walk-in. We only ship and mail out here, but we do nicotine here. I do not smoke or vape myself. I've been operating equipment all my life, but my PTSD got so bad I needed a different job. So I met her almost 4 years ago. Christmas will be 4 years. And she got me a job here shortly after we met. I took a massive cut in pay, but I make up for it with the perks of the job. The boss man lets me use the shop however I want to. I got 21 or 22,000 square feet here in this big ass place. And I'm just in the back. You've only seen the back part. If you want me to, I'll walk. I need to walk up front anyway. And check for orders in the system. There's my tiny house I built. I got a projector and we watch TV up here. Sometimes we stay here, but I got air conditioning in it. There's my TVs. I play my PlayStation 5 on there sometimes. And here's our little spot, like a little living room in here. Here's the I like that name, Miss Lit. Yeah. Well, I'm lit, so they call her Miss Lit. And but we do nicotine. Yes, I got the lights off to help save on the power bill, but we got so much nicotine. I mix the nicotine and all, and she does the flavoring. But one of the girls, the one girl left over at the store. But here's the tiny house I built. I built it on a 5x8 trailer. I've got a mess in here, so please don't mind my mess. I have not finished it. I still got a lot to do, but we can sleep in here or set our bed, and then under here we can put our gravity chairs. It's dark, but I've got 12 volts in here. Them are 12-volt lights there that I've got on a dimmer switch here. And then I've got these here where I can turn that on and blind your ass. I've got TV, stereo, just make a makeshift shelf for the TV up there. And I also put a light out here on the front side. So I do a little bit of everything. I built that stand. There's my PlayStation 5, and I got it wired into the TV. Just something I threw together. There's the motor out of my other bike. I sold the frame to my black bike because the motor's messed up, and I got to fix it. So I took it out the frame and tore it down until I found out what was wrong. And it's fixable. I just haven't messed with it. I'm going to fix it and either build it for a turbo motor for the other bike, or I'm going to just rebuild it and put it back together. And use it, put it on the shelf and keep it as a spare engine for the bike that I have. There's a place that I go live. This is my support kitty, Luca. Everybody loves Luca. He's sleeping in Daddy's chair. He goes everywhere I go, or we go. There's my old bike. There's Black Beauty. That was my black Busa. I've still got all the black fairings and all the fat tire. I put it on my other Busa. The only thing I sold was the actual frame. The motor out of it's sitting right there. I just showed you. I got pictures up there, and this is her little work area where she prints labels and whatnot. That's where cage I put together for the cats. That's where she keeps her little dog. There's a Busa. It's just random picture I put on her computer. I absolutely love that. It's like a 360 fat tire on the back, which I'd love to have. There's another one that I took a picture of and stuck on there. Absolutely love that Busa. And she sells jewelry, which she hasn't been doing lately. She sells paparazzi jewelry. and she does it on the live 2 nights a week. She was, and I set all this up for her. She got her tripod there where she puts her light and a bunch of jewelry and jewelry there and jewelry there. But she ain't been going live lately. Just turn off your sound and ignore her. Yeah, right. This is where we put orders together for customers. I gotta check the system. Yep, see, I've got an order in the system that I need to work. I'm on the clock. And that's UPS ground and UPS. There's where we put our orders. We have a UPS, USPS, our mail guy, Patel. He's Indian. He comes in every day and grabs his cart, whatever orders we have here, and he takes them. And then this is our UPS cart, so whatever UPS orders we have. Freedom, what's up, brother? Y'all are enterprising as hell, lit. Enterprising. And this is outside the front door and in the parking lot. And I was just showing a couple new guys that came in the shop, the warehouse, so they could see. That's all. I don't even know if JD's still in here. I was telling him. This is the clean room, which is not very clean. I need to spend time on it and clean it. But this is where I mix my nicotine and do all that stuff. PG and BG. I don't know if you're a vapor or not, but every day I sit right there and make my orders. And we got a kitchen up in here. There's Luca. He's sitting there waiting on Daddy. Luca. Look at that prance, y'all. What is it, baby boy? Huh? You been sleeping? Yeah, you've been sleeping. He's a good boy. Yeah, we got a full kitchen in here. Luca love, I know, right? Hi, sweet boy. Just want to eat him up all the time. He don't understand when I have to work and I'm doing things and I can't love on him all the time. There's Miss Lit. What time is it? Oh, it's only 12:54.
Hi.
That's her little dog, her Yorkie. She's a rescue. I got to look at this order. What, you printing another one?
No, this is, I'm printing. They gave me the option to print it here.
Oh. Freedom says, hey, Miss Lit.
Hey, Beyond.
Inside the channel. How are you, bruh? Good. How are you? I'm doing good. Look at Luke up here. He wants some attention.
Why did you not give me the label?
What's up, brother? I've been working on the Jeep. I'm fixing to go back there and work on it some more. I was showing JD impressive setup. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we actually stay up here a lot of times and we'll sleep in the tiny house when we stay up here. The boss man don't mind. He actually likes it because we keep an eye on things, even though he's got security cameras everywhere. But he don't like taking the time to watch them. I am just wondering why you look like one of the Borg with that girt up on your head. Oh, I love my headlamps. I got so many of these things. At least I don't have it on and I'm not blinding you inside the channel. Can you guess me where I'm from? Guess me where I'm from. India. I don't know. There's Luca. Miss Lit putting together an order. he's laying on my order, not wanting me to work. Oh, don't fall. That's all flavoring except for the The 120 VG I got to go make. Pay attention to your quantities on here if you pull these. There's 3 on one line and 2 on 2 other lines inside the channel. Badass keyboard. What keyboard? Luca, what are you doing? The daddy wants some attention. I got to go in here and make an order, y'all. What was that? A 120 VG? Take y'all in here with me. And one day I'll get back in here and clean this place up. I had to make salt nick yesterday, and that's a 120 bottle. It's like the smallest we sell. You know about Mahindra? No, I don't. A lot of ingenuity in your work. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, JD. I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, man. I'm no expert at anything, but I catch on and I learn, especially if it's something I like and I enjoy doing. I actually enjoy doing this mixing thing. Sometimes, I mean, most of the time, I don't get into it as much now as I used to in the beginning, but that's just because I've been here over 3 years doing it, and I'd rather be back there working on one of the vehicles or something or whatever, doing something more fun. Let's see. I need to go fill up my VG bottle. This is my pour bottle I use. Nice tractor inside the channel. I got pumps over here, one on the PG and one on the VG. The VG here is a lot thicker than the PG, a lot heavier and thicker. And Miss Lit will make me a label or get me a label for this bottle, because we label our bottles too so they know what it is. Nice tractor inside the channel. Can you help me how increase power in ZX6R? Well, depends on how much money you got and how you want to do it. You can put a turbo on it, or you can take the motor and build it and bore it. You can put nitrous on it. One thing you could do is just change the gearing on it, if you, depending on where you want your power band to be strong at. You could just change your gears on it. But if you go down, I mean, if you change your gearing for more power, you're going to lose top end speed. But Lit is going mad scientist on us. Yeah, y'all don't see me do this much. I've done this a couple times in my beginning of my lives. I've brought y'all in here a couple times. The pure nicotine is what's scary. It ain't real scary. I mean, it was in the beginning. I didn't want to. I was worried about. I used to wear all my hazmat stuff and all my PPE, but I got a bottle here. I can show y'all. There's 2 bottles there. That's pure nicotine right there. That shit you don't want to fuck with or get it on you. Is the contents figured by weight or volume? It depends on the ratio that they order. I need top end and initial spool. Initial spool and top end? Sounds like you need a few different things. It sounds like you need to build your motor, or you just need to get a leader bike. Just get a bigger bike, and you'll get that automatically. If you get you, or just go get you a Hayabusa or a ZX14. I just don't see the use in putting a bunch of money in a 600 style engine platform when you can go out there and buy a 750 or I say a liter bike, a 1000 at least, and you'll get it. Hard to get both. Yeah, that's right, Bo. I mean, you can do it, but it's gonna cost you some money. Just add two teeth to the rear sprocket. Yeah, I mean, you can do that too. That's why I was saying he could just change his gearing on his sprockets, and it would give him more out the hole, more mid range, but he would lose top end speed. And he's saying he wants top end also. The only way to do the gearing and get top end is you need a turbo, or you're gonna need nitrous, or you need to build the internals of the motor, do some port and polish work on the head. Um, there's a bunch of different combinations and things. You can change the cam, fire stuff. No, I don't. I told you. It's probably back there in that whole big pile of boxes. There is absolutely no telling where that box is. It could be up here somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember. It could be over there at my desk, on one of them desks over there in the dark. Use a tricycle sprocket. Take you 10 minutes to get to 30 miles per hour, right? I got to see if I can find a label for this. I don't think she printed me a label. And I got a box of labels over here. You sure? I would like to go back to the Jeep. All right. She said she's good. She's gonna finish that order. I think it's get very expensive for, yeah. You could, the money you're gonna put into a 600cc platform engine, unless you're running on the track and you want to stay in a certain weight in a certain class, that would be the only reason I would ever see you building up a 600 platform engine, or to build a sleeper. People think that you've got a 600 and you build it way up, but even then, you just put a bigger motor in there, put a 1000 in the frame. What's up, Trouble? Best, who has you laughing? Best power modification under $2,000.
Found it.
Oh, good deal. What you laughing at, brother? Me? My light on my head, maybe? I don't know. Miss Lit says, "Hey, Trouble. Happy Halloween, y'all. To y'all that have come in and I haven't said it to y'all. It is Halloween. We don't have no plans for it. We're not doing nothing special other than I'm working on the Jeep. I did get the O2 sensor wired in, and I'm fixing to go put wire loom on it. Maybe a little electrical tape. I'm not a big fan of electrical tape because it's fine when you put it on, but if you ever go to take it back off, it just leaves a nasty residue on your wire loom and shit. But it does work. I have been known to just put zip ties on around my wire loom. There's some electrical tape. I've got that shit usually everywhere. It's probably I don't need the heat gun. Got that done. I need to go get my wire loom. I guess I left it over there talking to y'all. No replacement for displacement. Exactly right, Trouble. That's why I told him just go get a Hayabusa or a fucking ZX14 and get that torque and the top end. I did. I've had a 600 Well, a 600. I've had a 750. I had a 1000, and then now I've got a Busa, and I'm telling you, there's no better feeling than having that grunt bottom end torque power from the get go. Unlike a leader bike and smaller, to start making more power, you have your RPMs up a lot higher. With the big, it's like a V8 versus a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder. At a much lower RPM, you have more torque and you feel it, especially on a motorcycle. I couldn't believe the difference when I got my first Busa and rode it compared to the feeling of riding the 1000. The 1000, yes, they're super fast, but the pull, to feel it pulling you, it's like going from a 6-cylinder to a V8 from the 1000 to the 1300. It's crazy. The power and the torque and the torque, the way it pulls you. You don't have to get the RPMs up so damn high before it starts pulling and feeling good. You start feeling that power. We got evacuated for 4 hours Tuesday afternoon. Thing is 600 miles long, so info. I am 100 miles east of you, Bo, and a little north. Where did I put my wire loom? Gee whiz. I see it. I it might be on that desk. I have no idea. And I am sorry about that. Normally when we open things and do things and I do that, I'm not thinking about returning it and shit. You know that. I got a box of wire loom here, y'all. I don't know if I want to use the medium or the real small. I've got real small, but that might be too small. But it's only 4 wires. I wish we'd get rain. Yeah, we need rain too. It's so dry here. Bro, there is a bar out. Must have been up around the 126. Y'all talking about other stuff. That's good. Y'all entertain each other while I get under here and. You fucking thing. I think I'll use the medium because them wire. Looks like this is the same size they're using. Anyways, this way I can have enough room to put these connectors, these butt connectors in there. Good. You can buy the map sensor for this Jeep. I think it was only like $15. And get it in here. Maybe you can go before you go to the store if you got time. That would be nice. So it'll come back. Where do you think? Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. Good. Am I missing? Understood, though. Trying to. No, I can't see right there. Oh, there it is. Down there. Uh huh. Yep. Thank you. I was hoping you'd order it today. Oh, that's right. It won't be. They won't pick it up till later because it probably won't show up since it's Wednesday. Well, you might be able to get it here by Friday before the weekend, but either way, it'll be fine. Dating. I would definitely check it after driving it to make sure cat is not affected the wire loom. Those cats can get hot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure I zip tie it or whatever I need to do out, get it up out the way. But yeah, that's what they're built for, as you know. I'm sure you sound like you're a mechanic yourself. I think you don't you have garage in your name? Do you have a garage or do you do work on vehicles, JD? Now it's getting tight up in there. We like it tight. The tighter the better. The faster we get to our happy place. Miss Lit's having technical difficulties. Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, unfortunately, JD, I can't drive it out on the highway yet till we get it legal next week. We gotta wait till we get paid to pay the taxes, and she's got to go to DMV and get a new tag and all that. But I can drive it around in our big ass parking lot all day long and try it out. All right, now we got to put that fucking exhaust back on. Where to put it? Alright, where's my bolt? Ta-da! Ta-da. Retired automotive machinist all my life. Kind of goes hand in hand with the mechanics. Oh, yeah. So you were a machinist. Wow. You worked in a machine shop. Hell yeah. Real technical shit. I need to take that Busa motor of mine to a machine shop. But I don't know if I will or not. And I ain't worried about that Busa motor right now. The motor on my Busa is low mileage and I don't ride it much right now anyway. Just too busy doing other things. But eventually I'll get back to riding. Come here, ho. Work with me. Great. The clip just fell. It ain't gonna go in as easy as it went in before, just cause how it goes with mechanics. Try to get this one on the backside started. Nope. Now my arms done got fucking tired. Much better as a straight pipe instead of cat. Yeah, well, when you do that, you know what happens, Beyond? The gas mileage gets messed up and the engine light will stay on. And I don't want to deal with that right now with this Jeep. This was her mama's Jeep, so I want to fix it back to original right now and keep it as reliable as possible. I'm glad that didn't fall on my head. Our the bitch ass supposed manager just showed up, y'all. Fucking Leah. But believe me, Beyond, I get it, brother. It's just I'm not building a hot rod or anything out of this. Right now I just want to get it back together and I want to get it running good and I want it to be reliable for us as a daily driver. And I don't want it throwing codes. I'm not. None of that other shit matters right now to me with this vehicle. Yes, I heard you, babe. Yeah. What? Yeah. It's salt in it. I told you. I'm getting worse and worse about making messes and. Mm. Yep, I know. I was gonna say that. Just didn't want to say it on the live. All right. Woo! We got that one started. You need to lock the fridge and the neck room, please. Oh, okay. My keys are not on me. I think. Yep, they're behind me. Yep. She's got to lock the nicotine up, y'all, because our supposed manager, she ain't a manager. All she does is fucking legal work for the owners, for their rental properties and shit, and in here, and the store. I'm gonna have to loosen that other side because it's in a that flange is in a bind because I tightened it too much. Imagine that. I just don't want it to fall on my fucking face. There we go. That'll work. Behind me, like I said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, please do. It don't want to bite. Thank you. Yeah, our so-called manager has been caught stealing from the company before because she wanted to start her own business. So they don't trust her, and we're babysitters, and we have to keep the nicotine and all the. Is Rooster in here? I see somebody said hey to him. Sorry, Rooster, if I missed you, brother. Uh, you found P. Yep. Yep. Where was it at? And I hate these stupid ass clips. Tara has your attention. Yeah, thank you. So I can stay under here and work on this. There we go. Get in there. Alright, now for this fun motherfucker right here. I'm gonna rewind it a few turns. So when I get it in the hole and put it in there, it'll. What's that? Go to the store. Hmm? Yeah. There we go. The wires are twisted up a little bit, but we knew that would happen. I got to turn myself around, y'all. Ta-da! How's everybody doing? Woo! Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ah! What's up, Richard? What's up, brother? What you doing, bro? Where you at today? Woo! Where you at today, Rooster? Where you driving? Like fish the first time. Freedom. Rooster with the $20 super chat. What's up, brother? My brother always coming through. Hell yeah. I love you, brother. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Wow, I can definitely use it. I'm trying to hit the damn heart. Thanks, brother. You in Boston, headed back to Florida. Damn, bro. You done left Florida, went all the way back up the East Coast, and now you're headed back down the East Coast since I talked to you. Hell yeah. Right, JD? Off the top rope. Yeah, I ain't heard that one. Rooster always comes through, man. He's wonderful, man. He even sent me a badass brand new Insta360 camera, which I've yet to slow down enough to take the time to fix it. It's got a crack, or I mean a scratched lens on it, and I bought the lens. He paid for it, that too, and the toolkit to work on it. I just ain't got to it yet because I'm trying to get these vehicles out the way, off my plate. I want to get this Jeep running. When we get paid next week, I want to be able to get this thing on the road so we can start driving this. And then I can replace the suspension on the Avenger. Then her son can start driving it. I'm not a hooker, but I live on the street. I live on the streets. Yeah. How's the family, brother? Yeah, I knew what you meant, Liv. Tightening up this U-clamp. I would rather it be welded, but it'll be fine. If I get any exhaust leaks out of it, I'll get my baby boy up here and let him weld it up. I could weld it. I could try. I just ain't very good, and it's in an awkward place, and I bet my baby boy would do a lot better on it because he's a welder. We're gonna pull this thing out the shop here shortly, and we'll drive it around the parking lot together. I'll bring y'all with me. Come back here. We'll see how it does. But it's still throwing a code for the map sensor. And honestly, I ain't got the money really to spend on it. Buying the map sensor. I think it's about 13 to 15. I think it's about $15 on Amazon for the map sensor that I got to buy for this thing. And that should eliminate all the codes on here. And then I just need to pressure wash it or clean it up real good because this thing sat under the trees for forever. That wire stays tucked up in there really well. I ain't gonna have to zip tie that because, yeah, it's up on top of the transmission. I'll just keep an eye on it and see how it does. But I think it's gonna be fine. She's nice and solid and tight. We'll check it later for exhaust leaks and whatnot. Hopefully we won't have any. Thank you, Rooster. Again, brother. I need that. I really do. I don't like asking, but thank you, brother. You always come through. Every little bit helps. All right, just gotta get my tools and shit out from under here. So I can get this bitch down on the ground, and we'll same as I was a half hour ago, Red. Oh wow, I done knocked my fittings over here. Knocked them on the ground. And pick them up. Rooster coming through. Makes it very worth the time and doing this on the live with y'all when somebody sends a super chat. It makes you feel good. And boy, does it help. All right, let's get out from under here. I think I got everything out from under there except for I got to jack it up and get the jack stands out from under it. And I'm gonna have to either back my truck out of the shop or just unhook the trailer from the truck and move it out the way so I can get this out the way. Because there's not enough room for me to get the Jeep around the trailer. To get it, drive it outside. When my clients would ask what to plant, I always recommended petunias. I just like saying it. Terry, yes, I will be back, love. Terry, I love you. All right. Red's in love again. Hot damn. Let it down nice and easy. Yeah. Now we got to get this jack stand over here out. There we go. Damn, Terry, you lived in Hawaii for 35 years? And this is not a light, this is a light bar, off-road type of shit. What you talking about, Rooster? Slow down. Hold on. I do have a under the hood light that I got from Harbor Freight. Braun. That's magnetic and it's got hooks on it. I got it on low. That's on high. It's rechargeable. But that's what I'm using. I don't know if that's what you were talking about. If you caught a glimpse of it or something. What's up, Luca? You checking on me? Woo! Well, the Jeep's down on the ground. So what we're gonna do, I should have done it before I let it down, but I feel pretty confident I did okay. We're gonna check the scanning tool and make sure it's picking up that O2 sensor. The little cheap little scanning tool I bought months ago. The 300 lights on your forehead. Oh yeah. Gotta love it. All right, let's see. Data stream. Oh, I ain't got the key on. There we go. Let's see what we come up with. Freedom, you leaving us? Okay, gotta run to post office. All right, brother. Be safe. Good seeing you. Love you, Freedom. I need me a cup of coffee. I need to eat something soon. Alright, let's get to the O2 sensors. O2 sensor 1, 1.27 volts, yep. 2 and 3 both got voltage. And so does number 4. All 4 of them are reading. We did good, y'all. Woo! Let me erase the codes. And I'm going to reread the codes after I erase the codes. Obviously, I ain't going to run it yet. Yep. Alright, now let's go back and see. Read the codes. Woo! Tara. Generic. Wow. Rooster with the $20, man. For the off-road headlamps. I'm glad you like it. I've had this forever, man. I've got 2 of them. So when one dies, I got the other one. When one dies, I put the other one on charge, and I'll have the other one. Thank you, brother. Glad you like it. This motherfucker, it ain't no fucking joke either. I got a party on my head. And it's for like wearing on a hard hat. It's got a it's got a safety light on the back. You know, only you can get these for like $13 on Amazon, and they got 2 big lithium batteries right here. This is a newer one because it's got the C port charging, but the older one I've got, it's got the regular USB, whatever you call it, the micro USB charger, and it takes longer to charge, but it's built and looks almost identical to this. And you find these on sale with a coupon on Amazon. You can get them for as cheap as $9.99. And one of them I bought for that. The other, I'm blind. I know, right? But they work good. They last a while. I've got them real little ones too, but they don't last near as long. But thank you, brother. I love you for that. Thank you for the $20 again. I'm glad you love my light. But yes, it's really designed to be on like a hard hat or something. Be out there working on night shift or on the highway. People can see you, and it'll last a while. But I've had them both for a couple years or so. I've got 3, but the other one finally quit working. So I took it apart and was going to try to fix it, and I never went back to fixing it. Something happened. I don't know. I don't remember what happened with it. It's still torn apart on my desk, my little workbench at home. She absolutely has a beautiful voice, and she's pretty. Who you talking about, Tara? I know Main Girl does. She's got a hell of a sweet voice. Her voice is like a drug. Not saying y'all's aren't. I just haven't never heard y'all's voices. C4 charger. This light is a bomb. Yeah. You funny. Thank you, brother. I love you. Thank you so much for the super chats, man. That's awesome. And happy Halloween to you and your family. I don't know if y'all celebrate Halloween or your kids, wife and kids do. Do they go trick or treating? Is your wife gonna take the kids trick or treating tonight or anything? Do y'all do anything like that? I know some people do, some people don't. Let's start the truck up real quick, the Jeep. Y'all probably can't even hear the Jeep running, but it's running. Started right up. That's awesome. Sounds good. It's nice and quiet. Don't have any exhaust leaks. No ticking, no tap tap, tick tick. Hell yeah. That's awesome. We just got to get that map sensor. If I had the money in my pocket, cash, I'd go across the street to Advance or O'Reilly's and I'd get one and I'd put it on here today, but I ain't got the money till we get paid. Lit. New Live Busker. Ally Sky Music. Yeah, I think you sent us to her the other day and I went over there, remember? Wasn't that the other night? She's in Hawaii or something like that, I think, right? Is that the same girl? Is that who y'all are? Oh, okay. No, I get it. That's who y'all are talking about. Yes, she's gonna take them out. I got you. When I asked Tara, she's absolutely has a beautiful voice. Yeah, okay. You were just answering. All right, I got you. My bad. Yes, she does. She's awesome. Very nice to look at, but she ain't as nice to look at as them two hotties that was on the stage with Jack last night. My God. And them dresses have us had all this us guys drooling and shit. Look, look, good group of people here. I liked and subscribed. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, we do. We got a good group. I ain't got a big channel or nothing, and I ain't worried about that. But yeah, man, we got a good place, and I'm as real as they get. I don't lie. I don't bullshit. I let y'all talk about whatever y'all want to talk about on here, and hang out and have a good time. And um, thank you. I really do appreciate that, man. Makes me happy. I'm trying. I want to really see my channel get to 2K subscribers. We're not far off. We're at 1915, I think, or something like that. But I'd really like to get. But my watch hours is what I need to get up. Need to get my watch hours up. I need another 600 so watch hours so I can get fully monetized. Right now, I can only receive super chats like what Rooster give me today, and then I can get memberships. I have 99-cent memberships that y'all can sign up for, and I've got a couple members, and you'll I think you'll have a star or a badge beside your name when you get that, and I'm not fully monetized, so that means I can't get ad revenue. I can't make the big money like YouTubers make yet. We like family, JD. Yeah, we do. We are like a family in here. But for me, it ain't all about the money, no doubt. I enjoy the money and it's great and it helps out a lot, but I'm not here for the money. I'm here because of this right here. It helps my anxiety. Love you too, Tara, so much. I absolutely love every one of you being here, and I lean on every one of you to be here, especially them days that y'all know that I'm talking about. Y'all, those of y'all that's been here with me when I have my anxiety and my PTSD kicks in sometimes, and I get live on here, and y'all make me laugh, and y'all make that shit disappear. You you will get there, man. Keep pushing forward. Oh yeah, yeah. I ain't in a big hurry or rush. I'm not on here for that. I got on here because it was suggested I get on here for my anxiety and so I can make some friends and have people to talk to when I feel lonely. And it's worked. So it's been so therapeutic, and I absolutely love doing the lives. I need to do it more often, and I'm trying to work on that. It's just sometimes I'm not always in the. Oh, I missed your comment, Rooster. I'm sorry, brother. Let me go back and look. Thank you, Busted. I appreciate that, brother. What'd you say, Rooster? Next week we're go. Yes, next weekend we're going to Paris for a week. Oh wow, hell yeah. Oh my God, what the hell she here for? The Lisa, the owner, she just got here and she went in Leah's office, probably in there cracking a whip to make her do her shit because she just came in. Yes, the bitch. Yep, both of them are bitches. Can't stand either one of them. And I don't know why they keep Leah around. Leah and the owner, Lisa, the one that got here. Lisa's the wife of the owner, which she is the owner technically because everything's in her name. But them two went to school together and grew up together. They were neighbors. So Lisa or Leah is a protected species, if you know what I mean. Even though they're not blood, they call themselves sisters. So Louis can't don't want her here. He would fire her, but he don't want her to be able to get unemployment. And his wife is always in defense of Leah because they grew up together and know each other, and she's always taken up for her. Look at that. Bo Wallace is a member. Hell yeah. Woo! Everybody give it up for Bo Wallace. New member in the house. Woohoo! Thank you, bro. Hell yeah. He got that badge. Damn right. That's awesome, brother. Thank you. Look, man, I gotta run. It was good hanging with you all. Take care, everyone. All right, brother. Thank you, Busted Radio Garage. I appreciate you, brother. Stay tuned in, man, and go check out my video. And if you ever have time, put my playlist on and play my videos in the background and help me get my watch hours up, please, sir. Um, but thank you, man. Have a great day and happy Halloween. Be safe out there. Be a lot of crazy shit going on, I'm sure. But be safe. Thanks for coming on. I hope you hang around for more lives and more excitement. Hit that notification bell, man, so you know when I go live and when we do shit, when I post videos. I ain't been posting videos lately because I've been doing the live thing, but I will. I'll get back to it. I love doing the live thing. But yeah, man, appreciate you. You too, Bo. Thank you, brother. That means a lot. That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. 2 super chats and a membership today on this glorious happy Halloween. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. All right. Well, all we got now left to do is just I gotta move the truck or move the trailer. Probably gonna leave the truck in here tonight too, and not drive it home till tomorrow for the weekend. So I guess I could just unhook the trailer and move the trailer out the way for right now, so I can leave the truck right there where it's at. Tara! Oh my God! New member! Woo! Love you, girl. Thank you, Tara. That's awesome. Woo! This day keeps getting better and better. Y'all are awesome. God, I love y'all. Oh, y'all are so wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tara. Boom! I know, right? Boom, she said. Right? Yeah, we got to unhook the trailer. Love you, Lit. Love you too, Tara. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Woo! Rooster said, "Baka!" Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome, brother. Thank you, babe. That's awesome. Wow. Y'all are just so nice, so wonderful. Thank y'all so much. I gotta unlock the trailer. I keep it locked. Nobody can steal it. I gotta unhook it. I should have folded up my tailgate. It would have been easier to do this, but it's all good. In the hood, we'll get her done. I'm excited. I ain't never drove that Jeep, y'all. I'm excited to take it around and make some hot laps around the parking lot. Get it hot. See how it does. See how it runs. I wish I could take it down the road, and I could, but legally it's not legal to be on the road, and I don't want to take that chance. And we got a big enough parking lot out there. That's so awesome, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Wow. That means so much. Y'all got me all smiling and cheesing. Y'all keep on, you're gonna put me in tears. Shit. I'll get to ride on the trailer. How about that? Get out my way. Y'all want to ride on the trailer? I turn y'all around like this. Oh shit, that ain't gonna work, is it? This damn tripod. Love when you smile. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. I love when I smile too, and I ain't having anxiety or no stress or no drama. I appreciate that. Thank you for caring so much and always being here and being such a big fan. I'm still here with y'all, just moving stuff out my way. Y'all get to ride on the trailer. I'm gonna push y'all over here out the way. Y'all got a front seat view. Whee! Y'all ever rode on a trailer like this? Virtual ride on the trailer. Almost like a hay ride without a tractor on the front. Need to put some hay on here. Y'all are awesome. All right, so we got enough room now. I got to move the hose, move a few things out the way so we can back the Jeep out. Yeah. Then I'll have to clean up my mess and my tools. I'm excited to replace the struts on the Avenger too, but I ain't getting into that till I get this Jeep legal and I check it out good and make sure it's going to be reliable for us to drive back and forth to work, whatnot. Because it might take me a couple days on that car with all four of them struts. I don't know yet. We'll see. But hey, we've been pretty productive here this last week or so. Getting a new wheel hub on the truck. I cleaned up the yard a good bit at home. Y'all didn't see that, but I ain't gonna show y'all too much of the yard and the home place till I get it cleaned up good. I'm kind of embarrassing how bad I've let it go. I know we're family and y'all probably, but there's always those that judge, and I'd just rather not even go there or do that. It's my fault. I'm to blame for it. 'Cause I ain't been there much. My anxiety and my issues with the heat. I let the yard go this summer and the house, and I won't lie, I've been lazy and sometimes I have depression and I don't have motivation to do things. But Y'all sure do motivate me and help me so much on here. Y'all got to look at this. Look at that. The baby's in there. What are you doing, Luca? Ain't that sweet? He is awesome. He's up in the Jeep, ready to take a ride. What are you doing, sweet boy? What are you doing? What are you doing, Luca? Hi, sweet boy. You gonna ride in the Jeep with Daddy? I got to clean this thing up, but we'll get there. Let's see if he'll take a ride with me. There's the new battery we bought, put in it. The battery that was in it wasn't no good. I got to clean all of that crap up where it was sat under the leaves. I ain't even got to that yet. I'm gonna put a new air filter in it and give it a tune up. And we got to get that map sensor, which I believe is right here. If I'm not mistaken, I think the map sensor's down there. And I believe I've got to remove the belt and move this alternator over out the way to be able to get to the map sensor, which is probably going to be an aggravating thing, but I'll get it done. That's what I do. Look at him. I figured as much. Look at this hood, y'all, where it sat under the trees for so long. But the interior is fabulous. Luca, come on. Ride with me in the Jeep. You're going to have to get used to it anyway. Nope. He said nope. I need my suction cup thing in here. Look at him on the hood. We'll see what he does when I start it. If it scares him or if he just sits there. There he went up. Poor thing. Woo! I got to convert. I'm going to change all the lights on this thing over. Even these interior lights, all the headlights, all the marker lights, everything. I'm going to change everything over to LED. Nitro. Watch Luca run out the door. Now I have to get him. But I got his tracking collar on him. What's up, Rich Mago? Welcome if you're new. It's a beautiful day out there. the boss lady's here, Lisa. She's in her BMW. One of their many cars. I hear something vibrate under the front end. It sounds like. I wonder if this my exhaust. Something was loose. I don't know. Well, hey Billy, what's up, brother? Well, you certainly sound like you found the right spot for living. Feed the cat. Oh, he's been fed, Rich. Got so damn lucky. My town's best kept secret. So many people doesn't know that it exists. How's it running? It seems to be running great. Sounds good. It's nice and smooth. It's not skipping. I'm looking for Luca to make sure he didn't come out the door. I don't see him nowhere, so hopefully when I started the Jeep and it scared him, he ran off to a hiding spot or something. Seems to be running real good, but we'll see with letting it get hot. And I'm gonna drive it around the parking lot, go do some donuts and shit with it. No, it seems to be running good. I think I do hear a small exhaust leak. Oh shit! I forgot my phone. My phone loses service when I walk out. Damn! I ain't gonna be able to go live with y'all out there in the Jeep. Shit! I'll have to hang up with Miss Lit and go live with y'all from my other. Y'all cool with that? Y'all want me to do that? I'm gonna wait for y'all to answer me because y'all want to ride with me in the Jeep on the live or leave y'all in the shop while I go driving around. I'd like for y'all to ride with me. I can't. Whatever you gotta do. Well, I have to end this live and then go live on my other phone, y'all. If y'all bear with me, we'll do that. I'd like for y'all to. Y'all just have to. I will anyway. All right, cool. All right, yeah, donuts. I am an ex-diesel ec or mechanic. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, my neighbor is too. He's ex-army military. He's a veteran, but he's diesel mechanic too. Yeah, all right, y'all. I'm gonna end this live and then I'll bring y'all back. Y'all just wait for me and I'm gonna open it back up with my other phone. Fantastic. I live in a rural. All right, JD, y'all just hang in there. Leave us. What you mean, leave us? Y'all don't want to go out and ride with me in the Jeep? So I do think I hear um small exhaust leak under there. I was afraid of that. I hear it up and down sometimes, and that's probably that map sensor. Shut us down so we can go on again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, cool. Y'all just wait. Y'all look for my notification to come back up live. I'm gonna shut this one down and I'll bring you right back on this. All right, love y'all. Y'all come back. Laters.